everybody, welcome back. I am Missy. This is Missy's Yarniverse and more. How are you doing? So, today is Monday, which means Amigurumi Monday. And I kind of have no update because, as you guys know, I was working on finishing up the big projects, the Mandela Madness blankets for Twisted Thursday. And then I had a couple of things, other things on my plate that were imperative that I get done. And so the piggy that I've been working on, I think the last update I showed, I had all the parts done. I have not had a chance to sit down and have a surgery day. So what we're going to talk about today is, right now, I'm kind of, the clock is ticking on my fair projects. So, I only have until Saturday, June 21st, to complete. They have to be done before then, because at noon on Saturday, June 21st, I have until from noon until 2 p.m., a 2-hour window, to get down to the fairgrounds to turn in, pardon my voice, to get down to the fairgrounds to turn in whatever I'm going to turn in for a competition. So last week, I was so busy. I had so much going on. And I've already decided one of the Mandela Madnesses will go into the Afghan category. And then I'm pretty certain that we are going to turn in Piper into the any other, because we don't have an Ami category. So I'm thinking I'm going to turn her in. I'm just going to have to fasten these on the back side of the apron so that little hands don't walk off with her babies. So I'm pretty certain she's going to be another fair entry. And we'll put her right back. So that leaves me with, because there's 7 categories, I typically don't do the doily. I have not done doilies since I was like a preteen teenager years ago. I don't like working with thread. So I usually forego that category and I work in the other 6. So it is Afghan, any other, which would be Ami, or anything that doesn't fall into the other categories. You have hat, you have scarf, you have baby, and then you have holiday. So last Thursday, I started working on a hat for the hat category. I almost have it done. Not sure if I'll get it done tonight, which I'm filming this on Sunday. So by the time you see this on Monday, hopefully I'll have it done and can do an update on that later on. So I've already taken care of the hat category. I'm still trying to narrow down what type of scarf I want to do. I'm actually thinking about, I actually won a pattern from Just Another Stitch, Connie, because we know she does a lot of hat and scarf patterns and things like that. I won one of her newest scarf patterns, the, oh my goodness. I cannot remember the name of it. I still have not printed it out. Why does it keep going back to my other inbox? This is weird. It won't. Oh, there it goes. Wow. I should have been more prepared. That's not it. Candy Dreamz scarf. I won the pattern from that back in March, and I need to print it out. I'm considering doing that one as a fair entry for the scarf category. So I'm almost dead set on that one because I really, really like that scarf. I think she really did a good job designing that one, and I was super excited when I won it. So that pretty much I think is going to be my scarf. But I need to figure out a baby item and holiday item. Baby item, I'm not real sure of. I do I do have something that has been requested by me from a family member for their new baby that was born last fall. And I'm considering actually making that as my baby item, and then once the fair is over, send that off to her. It would be my niece for her new baby boy. But at the same time, I'm also going to have to make her daughter, even though her daughter does have stuff on me that I've made, she is absolutely in love. She has one of my goblins, a fairy goblin, and she has named it, I think, Sophia. I will have to check. And she packs that thing everywhere. But if I'm going to send him something, I'm still going to make her something to go with it, because she's got to have something. If he gets a gift, happy mail, you know. So I'm actually thinking about, and I'll show you guys when I decide for certain. So all that just to say, I need to figure out my holiday item. And I'm still struggling with whether to do either Easter, 4th of July, Halloween, or Christmas. Now, if I do Christmas, I have pretty much decided between two. I have this, and I know I'm going to butcher her name, Olga Shkarlatyuk. I can't even read it. That's her info right there. And the pattern is just called Crochet Toys Elf. I think it's super cute. I've had this for quite a while. I believe I got this one off Etsy. Because I don't think she has a Ravelry. If I will try and remember to put it in the description box. But this one is made using like the Premier Parfait Chunky. Wow. So, well, there were I'm sorry, I'm getting the hiccups. And I do have quite a bit of this that I could use to do these. But also, I'm conflicted if I do Christmas, because you guys know how much I love Pelushka Bunny. And I got this for my birthday from Theresa over at Theresa's Handmade Gifts. And we flipped through it, as well as the other one. But this one is all Christmas makes. And I'm really, really, really thinking that if I do a Christmas make for the holiday, I want to do the snowman, but I don't want to do it in this outfit. I'm thinking I want to do this version right here in the little bib overalls. Because you guys know I want to start making all her stuff. I want to get started on these books at some point. And I'm actually considering that maybe, I don't know if I'll implement it into Amigurumi Monday, maybe once or twice a month, or if I'll just give it its own other segment. But then that would be more than one Ami on the hook, and that's quite a bit. So if we do Christmas, I'm conflicted with one of these two, which I'm really leaning toward this one. You know where my heart lies with Pelushka Bunny, honestly. So I've got my tab marked. What do you guys think? If I do Christmas, should I do this one? And he doesn't have a name. It's just Snowman. Which, unlike the Woodland Whimsy, they all have their own name and their own story and all that. So I'm really leaning toward this. But then again, I have entered a snowman prior. It was a very small snowman, about this big. I do believe it was last year. I will have to dig, because I don't know where he is. I will have to dig him out. But I also have that other little elf that I made at the end of last year at Christmas time, when I made the I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. So, but I'm really, really leaning toward that. But I've never made a Halloween item. I've done basically an Easter, because I have entered a bunny. In the I did it for Easter. She had a dress on and stuff. She's actually up there way in the back. Maybe I should have pulled her down. So I've kind of done Easterish. I've done Christmas, because I've entered a snowman. So I'm conflicted as to do Halloween. I even had a friend suggest that maybe I should enter my Beetlejuice-inspired pumpkin. But I don't know if the judges would kind of get it. You know what I mean? So they might look at the colors and go, so that might be off the table. But then I also thought about, oh, I don't know, guys. Help me out. Help a girl out. This is kind of a weird Ami Monday, because, you know, I'm really leaning toward that snowman in the jumpsuit. But I also want to do something holiday-wise that I hadn't done before. And it really doesn't necessarily have to be Ami. But at the same time, I know I am not going to have time to do like a blanket this year for the holiday category. I did find some really cute, like, 4th of July themed, like, pot holders and hot pads. And I was thinking maybe those, but, yeah. Help a girl out. What do you guys think? Should I not do an Easter? Because I have done a bunny. And the bunny did get a blue ribbon. I've done a little snowman. He might be in the spare bedroom. I do have a stack of Amis. Or did I turn him in? I may have donated him to hospice after the fair. I'm not sure. I probably did. Because we all know almost everything I make goes to hospice. But he was entirely different. He was more of a leggy. I just haven't done a Halloween. What do you guys think? Then I was also thinking Christmas stocking. Some kind of real cute, you know, not plain Jane Christmas stocking. Because I have not entered anything like that in the holiday category. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And I'll see what your suggestions are. And we'll kind of go from there. I really do think I am dead set on Connie's scarf. And I will link the information in the description box for her scarf because it is super, super pretty. She did really good on designing that, and she put a lot of work into it. And she deserves a lot of kudos because she is a fabulous designer. And if you don't know who Connie is over at Just Another Stitch, go check her out. I will put her in the description box as well. And as far as Easter, I don't know. I don't want to do another bunny. And as far as crochet, yeah, I don't know. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss this year. I guess I really didn't put much thought into it after last year's fair because we did have so much going on, and we had, you know, all those deaths in the family and everything else, and so everything just kind of went poof out of my mind until once again the last minute. So let me know in the description box what you guys think, and yeah, we'll see. And if you have a different idea of a direction you guys think I need to go, let me know. And where the pattern is and all that, and we'll check it out. And maybe I'll come back on, even if it's not Ami Monday, depending on what your suggestion is. We can kind of go from there. So, yeah, with that, I am going to let you guys go. I've rambled on enough because I am just so confused. I am so confused. So, I hope you guys have a great day and a great rest of your week. If I don't see you for the rest of the week, which I'm pretty sure I will. So, I'm going to leave you with these words. Life is not perfect, so be kind. Try and create something new every day and keep reaching for the stars and your yarn. So till next time, guys, love you bunches. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.